Hey, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to talk about yaks, and we're going to show you a few videos over the past couple months of our yak farm and catch you up to speed. And if you skip to the end or stick around and watch the whole thing, you'll see a brand new baby yak calf born a day or two ago. That's pretty cool. Spoiler alert. Maybe I should have said that earlier. Anyways, hope you can learn something about yaks and that you enjoy the video. So we've successfully separated the calves, who are 7 months old, from their mothers, the two black yaks over here, and their dad, the black and white one, for weaning. And you can tell the difference between Holstein calves and yaks. If you listen closely, the yaks will be grunting like a chainsaw trying to start. And that's all the louder they get. But those calves over there, who are just wanting their supper, are bellowing like crazy. And here are two of the calves, the black one in the far background and this black and white Holstein calf, are the two Holsteins that we have on the farm. Again, you can hear them in the background. They are noisy, but the yak calves are pretty quiet. Although this is just day one of weaning, it also took a couple attempts because they're sneaky. And this is their father. His name's Bone. One day they'll be big like he is. Those massive horns. In the summer, we maintain our pastures, mow the weeds, and keep it growing nice so they have a healthy pasture to eat. It's just a little speed view of mowing. On hot summer days, the calves stand and drink a lot of water and wander around. This was before we weaned them. And this little guy, I think his name is Thunder, is heading over to say hi to Dad, who was just relaxing in the chute. That's like his favorite spot to lay. If he's got the chance, he's laying right there. Not sure why. Here's a little bit later in the summer. The calves have gotten through the fence and back in with their mothers, and we had to separate them again. And here we get a little mock charge from one of the calves, thinking he's tough. But we had to sort them out a second time and a third time because they snuck right through the fence. One of the biggest jobs we have to do on the yak farm is comb the winter hair out of them. The younger the calf, or the younger the yak is, the more winter hair that they grow. Yak fiber is one of the finest fibers in the world. And when we had a yak meat business, we sold the fiber, but we have sold the business. And therefore we don't have a need to collect the fiber, but we do need to get it off of them so they don't overheat in the winter or in the summer. And so we just take dog brushes and we give them a combing. They tolerate it, but don't really like to be touched too much. These two guys especially, showing me with a kick of the hoof there. But we try to get most of their winter fiber off them the best we can, so they stay cool in the summer. It does work better to have two yaks in the chute because they stand a little bit calmer when they know that they have a buddy nearby. And then you can kind of trick them by going back and forth from one yak to the other yak. They don't know when they're going to get it, but if they got a friend nearby, they're not as stressed. So it helps. And here's just a little, he's almost cleaned up here. And then we're going to see a picture of his father again, so you can kind of see what he will be one day. There he is. There's Bone, the man. Big guy. He was once a little guy like that. Here are the adult yaks out on fresh, new pasture. We try to rotate them from pasture to pasture so they're always on fresh, green, healthy grass. And they're just chomping away the grass. I opened the gate and they all just kind of walked through and stopped and found a good spot and chomped away. It's fun just to kind of sit out there and watch them. Here's Bone again, back in his comfy spot on a hot summer day. He's there a lot. And here's his second favorite spot, on the compost pile. And he's shooing away some flies on this day. He's got shade. He's got a shaded barn. He's got shade underneath trees. He's got lots of green grass to lay on, but he really likes the compost pile and lays around there. Here's the brand new calf that was born 2 days after I finalized this video, July 7th, 8th, 9th, something like that. And it's approximately 30 pounds, and it's a heifer calf, and it sticks real close to its mother. That's Luna. And they are not very far apart at all for about the first 2 weeks of the calf's life. Once it's about 2 weeks old, it starts to venture a little farther away. Yaks are very protective of their calves, and so this is a picture or video in the barn, and she's going to give a little charge here to tell me to back off. Right there. And just kind of saying, hey, stay back. And here they are back out in the pasture again. And the calf is staying nice and tight to its mother. You can hear some of our barn cats roaming around my feet. Calf likes to jump around a little bit. And here's Gertrude, the famous yak at our farm. She loves the spotlight of the camera.